Good morning, day 38, 6:30. Let me see, it's not really 6:30, it's 6:25. I'm already on the road. It rained last night, I heard it. But when I got up, it was not raining. And the breeze had kicked it just a little bit, so the tent wasn't very wet. I just wiped it off a little bit. And I got my rain jacket on. See? I don't know if you can see that. But it's mild. It's pretty mild. It's not raining right now at all. It's not even hardly misty. Maybe a light fog maybe hitting me, and that's about it. Not even that. So I'm on my way through the forest, whatever forest I said I was going through yesterday. Let me see, Loch Braden Forest or something like that. So on my way to Gortine. I don't know if I'll make it there today. It sounds like it might be too far, but that's all right. I got one more sandwich. I got one more camp out of it. So we'll see how the day goes. Looks pretty good now. First little roses of the day. The little wild trellis roses. But they're pretty. See? They smell good too. The little ones always smell so good. I just got through walking through people's yards. Well, they're barnyards. And then I had to scoot over kind of slide over a concrete little round border wall and walk past somebody's house. But that's where the arrow said. That's really bizarre. I felt weird. Good thing it's early in the morning. Nobody was out. Or maybe it's a bad thing. They probably thought maybe they were all sleeping. I hope so. I'm on this little track. See, it's taking me to the main highway and I'll go across. I'll go down the highway just a little bit and then go across into the woods. Because, see, you can see the main highway over there. See that truck? That's the main highway. I mean, not like a freeway, but it's a main road right up there. See? It was bizarre. You know, with no postings, you have to really rely on the hiker app. And that's where the hiker app told me to go. Oh my God. It's so weird. Yeah, nobody bit me, nobody yelled at me, so we're good. Look at this. I got two signs, that and this. It doesn't say. It's the Loch Braden Forest, but it's Bin Mountain Wind Farm, and I know I've got to go see that. I know it goes by the wind farm. Wow! I don't see this stinking sign anywhere for miles. And now it shows up? Wow. I guess we're just supposed to be happy when we get it, is that right? I'm happy. Here we go. Into the woods. Into the woods. I just saw a deer and a fawn go across the road. They were calling to each other. I don't know if they'll do it again. Yeah, hear that? Those are deer. Huh. I'm going up into the fog on Loch Braden Forest Road. Slight breeze, feels good. It's quiet. The birds. The wind in the trees. It's nice. Wow, another marker. They seem to mark better when they're in the forest. When you're on the road, you're on your own. In the forest, so far, I've noticed They've done a decent job in the forest. Like this, I don't care if you get lost on the highways or the roads, but they don't want you getting lost in the woods. Is that it? There's deer. See? I can't get any better. Huh. 3 of them. There you go. It's 10 o'clock in the morning and it's foggy. And there's this huge wind turbine right there. And you can't even see it. You can see the base. I can't even see the windmill part. I don't know what you call those blades. It's just huge. But you can't even see it. Oh, you can see the blade just a little bit. Wind's blowing. Oh, it's shifting the fog a little bit. You can see better. Wind turbines in the fog are a little spooky. This is lovely. I couldn't even see it till I got just a few steps up over the rise. It's really bigger than what I can see. I think it's at my back. The wind, I mean. Look where it wants me to go. Ah! I got my water socks on and I can see where people have walked. Still, it's like, where are you taking me? Egypt or something? Okay, at least it's got a sign. This must meant by there'll be a grassy track. That's not what I consider a grassy track. But they have a sense of humor in that book, I'm thinking. So this is the grassy track, boys and girls, off of Lochray in the wind farm. Yeah. Somebody has put little white arrows here and there. So, to save our lost soul's butt is what they did. So, there you go. Well, that's better than nothing, I gotta say. So it goes this way, huh? Okay. I'm not lost in the wilderness. A crack of sunshine came and it showed me their civilization. God, I thought it was in the Scottish moors. Taking me through. Huh! If there weren't for snakes once in a while, I would be not knowing where I was going. Look at here. There is civilization. Thank you. We even take pieces of pipe. We'll take sticks, pieces of pipe, plastic fence posts, anything. Anything's to help. Well, I finally am on a bit of a grassy track. I want to thank whoever put those pieces of pipe and sticks that was up there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have any clue where to go. Except I did see where people had walked. You know, the grass was bent. And those 2 girls I saw yesterday, I saw their footprints. And they said they followed the footprints of the person in front of them. And it was that fellow that was at the B&B with me at the same time I was. So we were all following each other's footsteps. Every footstep makes a better trail. So there was a sign at the very top of the hill. It was a signpost. And it said Ulster Way, but it was so wind-beaten, you could barely see it. The paint had been peeled off. You could barely see it. But at least it was a signpost. I mean, a regular signpost. Like a road sign. Well, not like a road sign, but a street sign or something. So, grassy track. All right. Drumlega. Oh, thank goodness. I cannot walk another step. They said there's a shop here. And if not, I'm just going to plop in their doorway and just crash. Home sweet tent. I'm in a park. Look at that. It's got toilets, waste, garbage, privacy. Mary. I will tell you more about Mary later and her family. Drove me all over the place. First, no, I can't even tell you. Just I'll go into it a little later. Where's my camera? There we go. It's been raining all day today. Well, not all day, since this afternoon. And now it's 8:45. Good thing it's summer. But I've set up tent here. But it's nice. I parked everything right here where it's dry and then set up tent. And I didn't like the way I put my brace. So I did the old, put the cord around here and tied it off to the post for strength. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll tell you more about Mary and Maurice and their family a little later. Home sweet tent. I'm ensconced. It's raining outside. I'm not opening my tent. I've got my socks on. And I told you I'd tell you the rest of the story. I just wearily dragged myself into the little village of Drumlega. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, so it's all right. And the shop I was supposed to go to was just closed. It was connected with a L.W. Surplus and Son Dairy Farm Ranch Supply and Feed store. And they closed half day on Saturday, and I got there just as it closed. And I was so beat that Karen, who was doing the cleanup of the place after hours, she goes, "Here, come on inside, put your pack down. I'll get you some tea." I'm going, "Oh, that would be beautiful." And while she went back to get tea, the owner, Maurice, came out to the front and he goes, "No, you come back here and we're having supper." Or is it dinner? But it was a big, the lunch meal. And it was a full-fledged dinner. I said, "Oh, twist my arm." And he went back, and we went back, and his wife, Mary, was making a big dinner, and she sat me down. They sat me down at a chair, gave me, it was a pork and potato and gravy and cauliflower dinner. It was so gorgeous. And they just, plied me with food and told me after dinner, you just come in and bring your phone and charger and charge it up here on the counter. You go in the living room and sit down and take a break. And she took her dogs out for a little run. And when she came back, she said, "I'm going to drive you to a place where you can camp." Well, she drove me all the way to Gortine. And then decided to go stop for tea at this little place that she hasn't been to in a long time, in the daytime anyway. It was a beautiful place. It was an event center, really was. But we had tea and some lovely cookies and toured the grounds. And it was really raining by then. It was raining heavy. And we ended up driving past Gortine and up the road I'm supposed to take out of Gortine. Oh my gosh. On some tracks. If she hadn't had a four-wheel drive rig, she was having it was a full-fledged four-wheel drive rig. Where does she take me? It's almost, let me see. It's like I just skipped going to Gortine. I'm about halfway to Money Meany. I'm camped at this little, we passed a car, unbelievable, on this little 2-track road. And she talked to the driver, and he goes, oh, just a little bit down the road, just a little bit. There's a park. You turn to your left. You go on a paved road. There's a park. She can, I could camp at this little park, picnic park. And I just go back up the small paved road to my sign and start hiking. And she got on the paved road and went back home. It was such an adventure. It was incredible. It was totally incredible. So I cannot thank Maurice and Mary and Karen and the two boys, Colin and Adrian. Well, they're not boys, they're full-grown men, but they're still boys to me. They were just so wonderful, incredible. I was from being exhausted and all kind of to, oh my gosh. And Mary said she had fun because it was an adventure, and it certainly was an adventure, and we actually drove the route I would have taken. So I did go on the Ulster Way, just part of it, but I was in a car. And now it's just almost dark, and and I stopped and I had a sandwich made, and 2 sandwiches made, and I got some more trail mix goodies, and oh my gosh, it was just, I can't say how incredible it was. They're like triple trail angels is what that was. So tomorrow, I don't know where I'll be going tomorrow. I mean, I'm halfway to Money Nini, and I'm sure I'm saying that wrong too, but it's all right. I'm cozy in my tent. I'm going to eat my dinner, my half a sandwich, and I had a banana, and incredible people. That's all I got. Incredible people. So that's going to be a wrap for today. It's getting dark. So day 38. Day 38, boys and girls, is in the books. Really. This is what it's been doing all night. It's so windy. It's just windy and rainy. The tent's holding up. And I'm hoping it rains out a little before tomorrow. I should get some sleep. What time is it? It's like 1:45. I was sleeping a little bit with this wind and rain. I'm staying dry in here. I can only imagine if I wasn't in this little park what it'd be like. But I'm snug. We're okay.